So today I'm going to talk about our 3-in-1 cleanser, and the reason why I've decided to go through every skincare product that we have with you guys over a period of time is because as you guys know, a good quality skincare product is not cheap. You get what you pay for, and so I want you guys to know when I promote my products exactly what is in these products and what is why they're beneficial to you and why they are worth the money. So the first thing I've said before, and I'll tell you again, and you guys will hopefully be able to remember this after a while, but all of our skincare and all of our cream makeup has Seneplex complex, and what that is a proprietary, which is unique to SeneGence only. It is a kinetic enzyme that speeds up cell renewal by 23.3%. So actually, I want to read it to you so you kind of maybe can understand it a little more in depth, but not too in depth, because I've got a 200 page product knowledge guide here. I don't want to go through all of it with you, but so when I say kinetic enzyme, what that means is that Seneplex complex speeds up the natural process of reproducing cells without changing the process itself. Simply stated, Seneplex complex impacts the growth of living cells and increases the cellular renewal process at a rate never before seen in the cosmetics and skincare industry. So this is unique to SeneGence, and also every product that SeneGence makes is tested in an independent laboratory. So it's tested for whether it actually works or not from a laboratory that's not paid by SeneGence. And 100% it works. The Seneplex complex works 100% of the time on individuals. No matter what your skin type, you are going to see an increase in cell renewal. And we of course don't know the exact combination of ingredients, but we do know that it's the combination of ingredients that makes this process work. So today I want to talk about our 3-in-1 cleanser, and this is the dry. I switch between the dry and the normal to dry. So how do you know what skin type you are, what kind you should use? Because we have dry, normal to dry, normal to oily, and oily to acne. So usually, unless you have really oily skin, if you are ages 30 and up, then you will use normal to dry. Unless you have really dry skin, then you will use dry. If you tend to have an oily T-zone and have larger pores, that means that your oil glands produce more, then you will be normal to oily. And of course, if you do suffer from severe acne breakouts, or even I know women who, when I look at them, I don't think they have very bad acne at all. They just might have a few breakouts here and there, but they use the acne line, and it does wonders. And maybe that's why, I don't really notice their acne, because they're using the acne line. Some of the ingredients. So first we have the Seneplex complex. That's the science behind it. So some of the ingredients that we use, the natural botanical ingredients, I'll go over a few of those with you so that you know what kind of great ingredients that you're getting, that you're putting on your skin. So I'm gonna scroll down here real quick just to make sure. Okay. So the 3-in-1 cleanser, oily to acne. The key ingredients are, the active ingredient is salicylic salicylic acid, 1%, which if you suffer from acne, you probably have used other products that contain that ingredient. It's a pretty common ingredient. But also we use the SenePlex complex, of course, which I think it's pretty neat to have the anti-aging in the acne, because you're speeding up that cell renewal. So any breakouts, once they're healing and you kind of get scarring, that's going to help speed up minimize the effects of the scarring, because you're going to be sloughing off those dead skin cells. Also, L-arginine, an amino acid that has antioxidant properties, and can be helpful for wound healing. So that's awesome. You want to speed up the healing of that acne quicker. So, okay, so our next one is normal to oily, and that's for those of you who have oily T-zones. And with some of these, you don't have to use, you can only use them when you need them, because I was reading that you can, some days we have oily T-zones and other days we don't, and that's just, there's so many different factors that play into that, from environmental factors, the weather, our eating habits, our hormones. So you can use the different products intermittently as you need them. But the key ingredients to the normal to oily, which I think is cool, is we use volcanic ash from the island of Vanuatu, and it naturally exfoliates and polishes while stimulating circulation to produce a healthy glow. Echinacea extract, which is, echinacea is used, when you get sick, when you feel like you're starting to get sick, you use echinacea. And so it's used to treat infections and wounds, and promotes connective tissue, vascularization, I don't know how to say that, and increase collagen synthesis and viscosity. Chamomile, which also is very relaxing and calming and soothing. Anti-irritant, soothing, and antioxidant properties. So if you drink chamomile tea at night, it's to calm you down, so it's to calm that skin down. Lavender oil, the same, calming. Orchid flower extract, which interestingly is also good at preventing, it provides free radical protection. So, and maximum moisturization. Algae extract, vitamin E oil. I mean, there's just so many great ingredients. Yeast extract, which is from vitamin B, from folic acid. Glucosamine, which helps with collagen. Sodium hyaluronate, which is it's a humectant, about 100 times more effective as a humectant than glycerin. So it's good for moisturizing the skin. So that's what's in that. And then normal to dry, jojoba seed oil, and it helps improve skin elasticity and suppleness. Sweet almond oil, safflower seed oil, avocado oil, aloe vera, chamomile extract, lavender, a lot of the same ingredients. Just goodness, stuff that your skin will soak up and love. And then we have our 3-in-1 cleanser that's dry, for dry skin. And I really like it because I'm sure you can't see, but this one has little beads that help exfoliate and polish that dry skin. So, because when we have dry skin, it tends to flake. I do have little flakies because my skin's so dry, especially in the winter. So how do we know actually, changing gears just for a second. So why, I just realized, because I wondered, why do we have to wash our face twice a day? Why do we have to, if we do it at night before bed, why do we have to wash it again in the morning? And the reason why that we want to wash our face, of course, before we go to bed, we want to get all our makeup off. And you know, we live in a world where there's pollutants floating through the air. You know, you're touching your hand, your hands are touching your face all day. You have exposed to bacteria and different things. So you want to make sure you wash your face at night. And then in the morning, when you sleep, we actually do have bacteria and dead skin cells and everything that collects on our face. So we do want to wash our face again in the morning. And all of our cleansers are they're detergent free, so they're very gentle. So the 3-in-1 comes in where it cleans. Toner isn't included, so it makes sure that your pH balance is correct on your face. So it cleanses, it tones, and it retains moisturizer. So that's the 3. So it doesn't strip your face of moisture, but it gently cleans it. And of course, with all those botanical ingredients, it's going to soothe it, it's going to moisturize it. Even though it's a 3-in-1, you do, at first I thought, well, does that mean I don't have to moisturize my skin? But yes, you do, because it doesn't, it retains the moisture you already have. It doesn't moisturize your skin. It doesn't have like a moisturizer in it. So, so this is actually $30, and really that's not bad, and it's going to last you. This lasts me at least 4 months, 3 to 4 months. I mean, that lasts a long time, and and I'm not saying you should go and throw away your current cleanser that you're using, but when you do run out, I would definitely give our cleanser a try, because it's very, very worth it. There's a 100% money back guarantee, so you can use bottom of the bottle, decide you don't like it, and return it, and that's what's awesome. So you really have nothing to lose. So that is it today for cleansers. Maybe during the end of the week, or maybe next week, I'm not sure. It just depends how busy my week gets. I'm gonna go over our daytime and our nighttime moisturizer. For first-time users, if you want anti-aging skincare and you don't know where to start, I would definitely start with a good cleanser and a daytime moisturizer and a nighttime moisturizer.